We have got our matching t-shirts on, and we are packed and ready to go on our first Oasis class cruise since the pandemic, Royal Caribbean's Symphony of the Seas. The last time we cruised on a ship this big, it was in October 2021. It was running at half capacity, and if you weren't vaccinated at the time, you were not allowed on board, which limited the amount of children taking that cruise. Join us over the next week as we find out if the ship is too crowded now. Has the food quality gone down like many people have mentioned in other vlogs? And lastly, how is the service almost 3 years later? Has it gotten better or worse? We are going to go over every deal from this New Jersey to the Bahamas cruise. And of course, we're going to bring you the cabin tours, the ship tours, the private island tours, and all that good stuff. So you are going to want to stay tuned to find out all things Symphony of the Seas.
Come and cruise with us. Come and cruise with us. Come and cruise with us, and you won't regret it.
So we just arrived to the port in Bayonne, New Jersey, and we zipped past security and check-in. We never stopped, did we, baby?
This is the fastest boarding ever on any ship in the last 17 cruises.
And it's a mega ship.
We never stopped. We just kept going and going and going and going and going. Okay, board.
I'm impressed.
I am too.
So not only did we possibly have one of the fastest boarding times ever from start to finish, but we arrived to the port 3 hours before our assigned boarding time. Now, we checked in for this cruise over a month in advance, and our only options were 1:30 p.m. or later. So while we definitely recommend checking in for your Royal Caribbean cruise as soon as possible, just know that it wasn't a problem arriving to the port and getting on the ship early. So here we are on the ship just after 11 a.m. and look how crowded it is already. We got the unlimited specialty dining package for this sailing, so we decided to get a Starbucks and make all of our reservations. Now, I heard from a few people that this has changed, but when I called before the cruise, they said when you had the unlimited specialty dining package, you could not make reservations until you were on the ship. Well, after I boarded, I wasn't able to even do it in the app, so I had to wait in a long line. By the time it was my turn, half the times I wanted were already gone. This was really frustrating considering how early we were on the ship and making reservations. Do you know if they've changed this? Please let me know in the comments below, because we do have another Royal Caribbean cruise coming up. Once the reservations were all set and done, we decided to explore a little bit and go see if Chops would take us for lunch. On Symphony of the Seas, Chops is located in the Central Park area. And by the way, this was an October 27th to November 3rd cruise, and it is crisp and cool in New Jersey right now, maybe about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. When we got to Chops, even though we just wanted to eat lunch in the moment, we had to wait on a long line with people making other reservations. So it took us about 15 minutes to be seated, even though the restaurant was not crowded at all.
What are you doing?
So, the pretzel bread in Chops Grill is warm. The butter's divine. I'm going to take another bite. Shoot.
So for starters, I got the colossal shrimp cocktail. I would not really refer to those shrimp as colossal though. And Gary got the beef carpaccio. Let's see what he thinks.
Oh, this looks so fresh. And the sauce here is made of olive oil. Fantastic.
Good.
Really good.
I got the colossal shrimp cocktail, and I mean, I'm gonna say normal shrimp. Unless the shrimp shrank, which could very well have happened. Okay.
Did you put the whole thing in your mouth?
Of course. What is that, babe?
Wild mushroom soup. Hold on. It's delicious.
Is it as good as you remembered it?
It is. The soups are always good.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah. And I got the wedge salad without blue cheese crumbles. They were really good at making adjustments to our orders.
It's the wedge salad.
Medium rare filet mignon.
8-ounce filet mignon, medium well.
Perfect. Really good.
Mashed potato.
I naturally am going to take the bread off.
I feel like we're in Germany.
Pepper,
Yeah.
bean.
You're gearing up for it.
That's all right.
Wine.
It's juicy and delicious.
I looked in there and I'm like, oh my god. You ever work with
And I was-
Cary Grant?
And I was young. Did I ever work with Cary Grant? I'm not that young. I'm not that old. Yeah, me and...
We both got the key lime meringue pie for dessert and also struck up a lovely conversation with the couple sitting next to us. If you're watching, it was so nice meeting you. After lunch cabins were ready, let's check it out.
Hey, everybody! We're here! Symphony of the Seas, baby! This is our room. Full-length mirror, so I can see how beautiful I am. And I look pretty cool. What do you think? Keep the camera on me, baby. We're both wearing these, by the way. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Okay, like I said, full-length mirror, another mirror here. And let's see. Passes the clean test.
Let's see. Let's see your hand.
Well, not quite.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. Wrinkly fingers, though.
Just a speck of dust on the mirror, but that's okay. Just a speck.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I'm loving this already. It's a plexiglass shower.
Oh, good.
Nice. Nice. Usually we have the curtains, and the curtains stick to your legs.
Yeah, they
I
do
don't like
stick
that.
to your legs.
This is good.
Look.
And come this way, babe. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the thick towels. I'm loving that. Thick towels. It's a small room, which I kind of expected. And a teeny little sink here. But a big mirror. Lots of shelf space here. Lots of lighting. That's cool. The commode or toilet. Don't rush your flush. Okay, good reminder. Don't rush your flush. Got some glasses here. I love the shower though. Oh, and it's got this. Look, babe. It's got this. You can take this off, right? Love that part. Okay.
Does it reach the bed so I can wake you up in the mornings that way?
And it comes. Good one. It comes with this. I love this. The soap. Oh yeah, and when you're shaving, look what you can do, babe. It's got one of these shaving things. See? For your legs.
The people want to know these things.
People want to know.
Let's take a closer look at the bathroom. And I want to say I disagree with Gary. I think the sink is plenty big. This is a really functional and nicely designed bathroom. Tons of storage space for toiletries, great water pressure, and it was easy to adjust the temperature of the shower. I do wish they had separate shampoo and conditioner dispensers, but you can't win them all.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we got to look at the plugs. That's one of the most important things.
Ooh.
It looks like we got one European plug and 3 American plugs and 2 USBs.
Okay.
So that's rare on a ship. Little desk here all the information we need, what's going on. This is the remote for that TV that I'll show you in a minute. Nice soft chair too. This is the sofa.
Let's check out the closet spaces.
Yeah, the closet space. This is nice. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's not that big.
Well, for you it is. I mean, because I have one over here.
Oh.
So you can have this to yourself. So that's good. And let's see, there's the air conditioning unit here. And
Still old school. A little old school.
yeah. And let's see. Okay, this is the fridge. We're not Diamond Plus members, so it's not stocked. And some more space here. There's the hair dryer. Breakfast menu. And lots of storage space here. Okay, as we move down, we've got this other closet. This will be mine. I don't have nearly what she has. We got some shelf space here. Boom, boom, boom. We got the safe here. And that's plenty of for me to hang up for my dress-up wear. And 2 more drawers down here. This is going to be plenty for me, more than enough for me. And this is a king-size bed.
Why don't you give it a comfort test?
Yeah, good idea. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Turn it off. I'm just going to take a nap.
Looks like I'll be giving the rest of the tour, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's move on down to the balcony.
Wait, what about the TV?
Wait. There's there's another plug in here.
Hold on.
The phone is here.
Oh my goodness!
Little desk here.
What a treat!
Okay, yeah, this is a treat. And
the TV?
oh yeah, the TV. Oh yeah, this TV tilts. Just that. It's a nice TV.
That's good because we can watch it from the couch too if we want.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it's got lots of plug-ins. I'm really happy about that.
What about on this side?
None. So I'm taking that side.
Don't dare to dream.
That side. That's my side. Oh wait. Oh yeah. This is the light for the balcony.
And I do want to state before we go outside that it is chilly right now.
It is a little on the cold side.
All right. With that said, let's go outside.
No, it's not chilly.
Oh, this looks new. The ground. This looks new.
The floor
Yeah.
or the ground? The ground or the floor? I think it's the floor.
Okay.
And this is nice. Usually it's just chairs, but this is these are lounge chairs that go back. So that's cool. And we always get a balcony cabin, so I'm happy.
And we'll talk about this more in a future video, but over the course of the next week, we decided that we absolutely love this stateroom. In the end, there was plenty of outlet spaces, the lighting was great. We were on deck 10, which is a good place to be because there's only staterooms above and below you. So yeah, cabin 672 for the win. You're on camera, I hope you're decent. Ah!
Hey, Rob.
You've got the whole place set up already.
Shirts.
How are you? Good to see you.
Been a while.
Yeah. It's always a while. How are you,
So what you like
Cameron?
doing?
See you.
They're the same. They're same. They're exactly 100% the same.
We've already had our little...
And ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following us for a while, you will know those are my folks, Robert and Karen Bloom. They helped fund this cruise for us, and their cabin was about 6 cabins over from ours, so we were all just hanging out together.
Oh, look. It's the mechanical bar that we love. And it's working. I can't believe it's working.
I know.
First time I've seen it working.
We should actually get something just because it's working. Gary and I have never understood Royal Caribbean's obsession with adding the bionic bar to nearly all of their newer ships. Now, don't come at me. I know it's not on Icon or the Utopia, which is great. But we've always thought it was so dumb, and it hardly ever works. What do you think of the bionic bar? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Please let us know in the comment box below. And right now, Gary and I are exploring the ship a little bit right before it leaves. And this is the only time you'll find us on the second level of the theater, as we are front row bebes. But seriously, it's stunning. And while we're checking the ship out, can we invite you to please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on? We have 3 or 4 more videos coming out about this Symphony of the Seas cruise, and we have 5 more cruises coming up on our schedule. You're not going to want to miss any of that, so please smash that button down. And it's almost time for Sail Away. We have a tradition that when we leave from New York, we go to our balcony and sing a song that we made up about the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Now, we've been doing this for a while now. A lot of people have told us that the song is old and tired. They can't stand it. So we decided going forward, we're going to play slight variations on the song every time. So ladies and gentlemen, as we sail towards the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, we present to you this smooth rap hip-hop version.
We're getting close to the Verrazano Narrow Bridge. Near the ridge. It's near the ridge. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. A helicopter. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. Near the ridge. It's near the ridge. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. It's right there. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. The Verrazano Narrow Bridge. It's right there.
Okay, I'll admit it right now, that was pretty lame, but you know what's not lame? This view. It never gets old. Gary, what kind of operation are we running in here?
An electrical operation.
An electrical operation. So we got our, first of all, nothing was confiscated. Can we just say that?
Yeah, and I got a coffee machine that was not confiscated, and an extension cord, which I'm holding right now, which was not confiscated. And they recently said no more extension cords and no more coffee machines. But I brought them both, and they weren't confiscated.
Well, wait, can I interject?
Yeah.
In all honesty, they never said you could bring a coffee machine on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
But, and so they
It's on
didn't.
the list, though. It's on the list of prohibited items.
So,
And I brought it every time. It's never been confiscated.
Royal Caribbean Corporate, if you're watching this, you never saw us. You never saw us. Anyway.
So I got the 15-foot extension cord that goes from there on my side under the pillows.
Dun, 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 dun.
Laurie has all the things. She got 3 plugins right here on her side. And sing.
If you've been following the cruise news, Royal Caribbean recently stated that no more extension cords were allowed. Now, the rules around this were a little iffy. I heard no more surge protected. Other people heard just no more extension cords except for the USB ones. Either way, we brought a ton of cords. We brought that long extension cord. We brought a coffee maker. Nothing was confiscated. And you just saw our little evening fashion show because it's time for our first dinner with my parents. So we are back in Central Park, headed to 150 Central Park, which last time we cruised Oasis of the Seas was our all-time favorite cruise restaurant. Let's see if it's still as good 3 years later. I am also super excited for my parents to try this place. What do you think of this couch we got here?
This is very fancy.
It's fancy.
This is bougie.
Bougie. And then my parents will sit there. Already off to a great start with comfortable seats and a huge table. Gary, talk about this bread.
Look at it. Look at that bread.
Oh boy.
And it's just melts in your mouth. It's full of garlic and butter.
No worries. And do you have any celebration tonight?
Gary's died and gone to heaven.
It's amazing. It's some of the best bread I've ever had at a restaurant. Really.
And this wasn't for our table, but I wanted to show you how they prepare and cut the meat for you. I love that plastic cover. Very fancy.
On Melosa cheese. Next one, the second one, that is Ausia Sherati. In the middle, we have Midnight Moon. And the fourth one over here, everyone will know that one by the blue color. That is blue cheese, okay? And the last one is Delis de Bourguignon. It's not with the fruit bread, lavas bread, stick bread, and in the middle we have fresh grape, apricot, and a fig, which is dry. And on the side over here, this is chutney of fig and chutney of the apricot.
Great. This is a fancy cheese plate, and our waiter, who was describing it in the video, was also fantastic. So we are off to a great start with food service. We all got the scallops as an appetizer. Let's see if they're any good. All right, this is the seared scallops with chorizo.
Whatever you want.
Perfection. And then I got this fancy pumpkin bisque as a second appetizer. And I love when food is presented this way. You got all the soup goodies in there, and then the server pours the liquid portion on top. It's little touches like this that just elevate a meal so much.
Yes, sir. This is 4 ounce, by the way.
Whoa.
It's come with the mascarpone cheese polenta, baby rainbow carrots, and it's come with the natural jam.
Oh my
Enjoy.
God.
That's amazing.
Look at that pit, man.
Dad, tell me what you think about that salad.
Looks exceptional. Just to taste it.
Wow.
Otherwise, I won't be able to eat
The
any
beet
of my
salad.
duck.
So Gary's polishing off the braised short rib. Gary, what did you think of it?
As soon as you put your fork on it, it just falls apart. It's perfect.
Sounds amazing. Gary also got the pork belly, which was super crispy on the outside and not too fatty on the inside, just right. My mom got the halibut, which she said was very nice. And of course, this is how you don't gain 20 pounds on a cruise. Karen Bloom's tips and tricks for staying skinny. And then Gary and I got the lobster thermidor, which is the same thing we got last time. Loved it then, loved it now. All right, lobster thermidor coming up. Let's see if it's as good as last time. Bon appetit. Tastes like lobster and cheese. It's awesome. And of course, we polished off everything, and then it was time for dessert. My dad and I got this chocolate peanut butter tart thing, and then Gary and my mom got the fried cheesecake. And this completed our meal at 150 Central Park. So I have to say, so far, we're 2 for 2 with Symphony of the Seas. Both Chops and 150 Central Park had not only excellent food, but the table service was amazing as well. We're on a mission to find towels. Also, almost every single hot tub is closed off. So, to end day 1, Gary and I made it our mission to find a somewhat empty hot tub and go in it. We were gonna go in the hot tub, but most of them are blocked off, and the ones that aren't are full. So, I think we're gonna call it quits.
So,
We ended up finding an empty open hot tub by the main pool area. And this happened every time we tried to use the hot tub on this cruise. The solarium hot tubs would be packed no matter what time of day, all day long. But at night, there was usually at least one empty-ish main hot tub. And while we'd prefer to use the solarium hot tubs to avoid children, we took the risk and it paid off. And this completes day 1 of our 7-day Symphony of the Seas cruise. But we have so much more coming at you. So if you haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell, and we'll see you again soon.